Hey guys, it's Sunday evening and I've been sitting here yawning actually because I don't know why, because it's really annoying. I go through bouts like this where I yawn the whole day long and it doesn't matter how much sleep I've had, I yawn all day long. Now I used to be this kind of person that would wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and go to bed at 3 o'clock the following morning. And if I was doing that right now, I could totally understand why I'm yawning. But I don't do that anymore. I couldn't do that anymore. It would physically make me ill. I go to bed at around 12 at night, or earlier if possible, and I get up at like 10:30 in the morning. I can't get up any later than 10:30. It gives me a headache, which really sucks. So I don't know why I'm yawning, other than the fact that I know I only sleep for about an hour per time, and then I have to move. And because the way my body works, it makes me have to physically sit up before I can roll over. So yeah, that all sucks right now, and it's not very nice. But so is life, I suppose. I haven't been doing very much today. I edited last week's vlog this morning. Oh, first of all, I talked to my friend slash Dutch teacher on what's it called, MSN, and then I edited last week's video. While I was editing, well, not while I was editing, but while I was waiting for the video to render and upload to YouTube, I was playing with this toy. And the one other cool thing I wanted to share with you guys was when I was at my mum's at the weekend, my mum said to me, "You bought me this thing," and I don't play with it. It's stuck in a drawer, gathering dust, and she thought that it didn't work. Because I'll explain why she thought it didn't work in a minute, otherwise I'm going to give away what it is. But she thought that it didn't work, and I do know the sound on it is a bit broken, but she thought it didn't work for other reasons. And she's like, "Well, what do I do with it?" And I'm like, "Well, I'll have it back, thank you very much. I don't mind having it, even if it's a little bit broken." And it's a really cool toy, guys. You want to see what it is? It's one of these. Da, 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 da. Yes, it's a Nintendo DS. Not anything special. It's the I think it's the DSL, the light version. It's not the original first one, I don't think. It's the light version. It still has the thing at the bottom where you can put the old-fashioned Game Boy Advance games, and the sound doesn't work that well on it. You can probably, if I can get it to switch on, let's see. I'm going to break it myself in a minute by handling it with one hand and being rough. But let's see if you guys can hear when I switch him on. Listen. See, it doesn't even load to display the sounds at all now. So yeah, the sound is broken. The volume rocker was right the way up, you can see, but the sound doesn't work. But that's cool, because I'm not very into listening to game sounds anyway. But other than that, it's not broken. It's not broken in the way she thought. When she was playing the game and demonstrating to me that it was broken, she was doing this with the touchscreen. And I'm like, "Mum, there's a stylus back there that you have to use. It's not one of those touchscreens that you can tap with your finger. You have to use the stylus, otherwise it doesn't respond." So I collaborated it after she was done poking it with her finger, and it works fine, apart from the sound issue. So I've been hunting for games for that, and found one which I haven't installed on there yet, but we'll see how that goes. Nice, free Nintendo DS. I don't mind playing with a free Nintendo DS, even if the sound doesn't work. So yeah, that's been my day really. I've been playing on the PSP, uploaded the video to YouTube, hunting for games for the DS, and what was the other thing I did? Oh, I installed Skype on my friend's new PC. She had a new PC about 3 weeks ago, and I've been setting up the whole thing, so I've been installing Skype on there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. But anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for bed, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Be good. Good afternoon, guys. It's Tuesday and I don't really have very much planned for today. I've already showered and I haven't really got plans to do anything else. I'm being forced to stay inside because the weather can't decide if it's raining or being sunny outside. So while I'm waiting for Mr. Washing Machine in there to finish its thing, I thought I would take you on a tour of my house. Now, a few people have asked me to see my whole house. It's somewhat an adapted house because obviously you need that in this country. At least I think you need that if you're in a chair. So we're gonna have a look around, shall we, and see what we can find. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, I'm sitting right in front of my front door. This is the entrance to the house, so as soon as you come into the house, this is what you're gonna see. Exciting, isn't it? So as soon as we come into the house, on our right we have a living room, and that is where we are heading. Okay, I need a foot there. There's a lift in the corner as you walk into the room, and that is a through the floor lift. When it goes up, it goes all the way up those pipes, and that thing at the top opens and it goes through the floor, or through the ceiling. I don't know how you want to call it, but there you go. In the corner just behind the lift we have a nice little coffee table with a ship on it and some fruit there. I didn't know we had fruit. Do we have fruit? Do we have... oh, some oranges and apples. I never knew we had any fruit. And there's a chessboard on the bottom of the coffee table. I used to play chess when I was younger, and I can still remember how to play, but I don't play anymore. So we just have the chessboard sitting there looking nice. A very old, horrid gas fire, which I really wish I would get rid of. They were supposed to. Everything in this borough is supposed to be changed, so we're supposed to be getting a new fire, which is an electric fire, a new boiler and stuff, and we haven't yet. We still have the old one. There's a mirror above it with a ship on there. We like ships, can you tell? There's a sofa in the corner over there, and then there's a big French window which slides open and lets you outside. And then in the far corner of the room we have millions and millions and millions of CDs and DVDs. Yeah, we like our music and our movies in this house. Then we have the TV with a Digibox and DVD player underneath. A nice little white table. This white table is cool. It goes right underneath my... okay, it's going to call me a liar. It goes right underneath my chair so that I can use it for whatever I want to use it for, and it's really lightweight so I can move it without needing help, which is good. And my keyboard, that's the thing that you see me play on, my keyboard covers in YouTube. And then we have my desk. My desk is probably more tidy now than it usually is. Because I just tidied it a couple of days ago. But yeah, we have my desk with the PC tower and some CDs and DVDs underneath there, and a magnifier that needs to be set back. Little shelf, you can see the router at the back of the shelf. And then there's just the desktop. And you can see what's on that. I don't need to describe it, or do I? Are some of you visually impaired and we need to have a description here? Okay, I'll give you a description then. There's a Nintendo DS and a PSP sitting on the right hand side of the desk, and just behind it there's a little plastic drawer set with 4 drawers in it. My tripod and webcam are standing on the top of that. Then we have a round spherical shaped lamp, followed by speakers, then the computer itself, and then there's another speaker behind the PC monitor, which I don't think you can see unless I move. There it is. And then there's another set of plastic drawers on the top there. It's nice and tidy, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We're going to go back out of the living room now, and back into the entrance hall. And if we turn right, we pass the fridge in the corner of the entrance hall, and we enter my kitchen. There isn't very much to see in this kitchen, but I will show you really quickly anyway. There's a lowered work surface on the right hand side of the kitchen. It's got tea, coffee and sugar jars sitting on there, and there's a kettle, and there's a bowl to put the dirty tea bags after they've been used. There's a teapot, and then because there is no room for a proper cooker in this house, we have a tabletop stove, which has got a dirty frying pan on it. Someone didn't wash their frying pan. Someone didn't wash their frying pan this morning. Naughty them. Then there's a microwave sitting just next to that, and it isn't any normal microwave. It's a combi oven, grill, everything that you could wish it to do other than wash your dishes kind of microwave, because again, there's no room for a cooker in this kitchen. So I have to use that, and that's on the low work surface too. Then the work surface raises. Social services believe that because my dad lives here with me and can use the kitchen himself, I'm only allowed that little bit of work surface there. So I'm just allowed a tiny little bit of independence, and the rest of the work surface is raised. There's a halogen oven in the corner which my dad uses. There's some red thing there which I can't see. Oh, it's bread. I couldn't see what it was through the camera screen. Dirty dishes, need to wash up. A sink, a place where you put your dishes after they're clean, and there's a toaster in the corner, and a washing machine, and a tumble dryer in there. And then if we go all the way around, this isn't the cupboard where we keep our food though. Keep our food in the little cupboard in the corner. This one has all kinds of cooking equipment in there. Oh, and there's a little bit of cake stuff up on that shelf. I'm making cakes and other things because we like baking in this house. So, time to leave the kitchen, go back into the entrance hall, which you can now see clearly because I'm facing in the other direction, and on my right hand side, get out of the kitchen, thank you, stupid wheels. On my right hand side is a place to hang coats, and there's a tiny little storage space under the stairs, which is where we keep the dog's food and some other little bits and pieces. Nice, isn't it? And then we have the stairs on the right hand side. I'm not going to go up those, but we'll show you why in a moment. But these are the stairs, and you can see your way up there if you would really like to. Go on, go away, climb up the stairs. I'll wait for you. There's a little window to the left of the stairs, and there's a huge coffee cup on my window, and it has some rocks and shells in it, which is quite cool. And the other one over there has rocks and shells in it as well, but that's not a coffee cup. It's more like a massive soup bowl. Okay guys, if you want to see the upstairs, we have to use Mr. Lift here. Where's the open door button? There it is. So I'm going to ride up in the lift, and I'll see you up there. So guys, we're riding up in the lift, and as you can see, the thing at the top of the thing is open, and the lift is going to travel through it. All the way up we go, and it arrives in my room. Isn't that convenient? Yes. But we're not quite up there yet, we have some way to go. So I'll see you in a minute. We made it! Yay! It takes about 60 seconds to come up here in the lift, and as you can see the door is open, so we can make our way out into my room. And if I turn directly to my right hand side, there's a shelf just behind the lift. It's got some bears on it. Those bears, I'll tell you about those bears in a different part of this week's vlog. Those bears are called Pudsey. You can Google it probably. Google Pudsey bear and you'll understand why I have lots of them. And there is a collection of pigs on the top 2-3 shelves, and down below just some blankets, and there's my guitar sitting in front of it, which I don't play very well. There's a closet, or a wardrobe as we call it in English, next to that. This is a nursery wardrobe, as you call it. It's something that you would normally put in a baby's nursery, but I deliberately bought this because it's low, which means I can reach stuff while I'm sitting down. It's excellent, isn't it? Yes, I like things that are accessible. Anyways, off to the left some more. To the left of the closet is a nice little overbed table with a TV and digi box sitting on it. There's another one of those white tables underneath it, but it's folded up. And then there's my mess of shoes and trainers underneath the bed. Oh, and that thing that you can see in the corner is really a clock. It's not a real clock. I would like to actually get a cheap clock mechanism and make it into a real clock. It's a wooden clock and there's a mouse to it somewhere that runs down it. Yes, does that remind you of a nursery rhyme? It was of course made when I was a child, so yeah, that's why it reminds you of a nursery rhyme. There's a white cane in the corner over here. Those of you who are visually impaired know exactly what these are for. Oh, can't reach them. Can I get them? Can I get them? Yes, got one. There we go. Yep, those of you who have a visual impairment will know exactly what these are for. These are for finding your way around when you can't see where you are going. You're supposed to hold it and sweep it to the left and right as you walk around outside. But since I don't walk anymore, I don't use the cane. But we keep them. I don't know why we keep them, but we have. There's another one behind it which is painted blue, which was an art project. On the wall we have some flags, a Welsh one and a Dutch one. I wonder why I have a Dutch one there. Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? And the Welsh one is originally because we are from Wales. Well, my dad's side of the family are from Wales. So yeah, that's why I have the Welsh flag there. Okay, to the left of the TV a little bit more is a bed. A very messy bed because I haven't made it properly this day. But yeah, it's a bed, and it's a my wheel's stuck. It's a really cool bed. Is this bed? This bed has buttons. I know someone who will want to play with these buttons when she sees this video. Come on, off you come. Buttons. And if I push that button there, and you guys watch that there, can you see what's happening? Can you see what's happening? Can you? Can you? Can you? It's rising! Yes, it's an adjustable bed with buttons. It's very cool. It means that I'm not in pain when I go to sleep at night. And it adjusts at both ends, but I haven't adjusted the other end today. Just that bit. Just so that you can get excited about the buttons. What else do we have in this room? Wait, I can't get the buttons to go back on the bed. There we go. What else do we have in this room? My door in the corner. And then we go to left some more. There's some pictures on the wall. And a closet just there in the left hand corner. Then there's a dog crate, which is where my dog sleeps at night. Answer any questions that you guys have. No, we don't lock her in this cage. We have to for 1 hour at night. That's because she likes to go to bed when my dad goes to bed. And I don't go to bed that early, so she goes in and we close the door. But it's just for 1 hour. And the reason why we do that is because when that thing is downstairs, it leaves an empty space on top of the floor. And the dog likes to lie there, and if she lies directly on top of the lift, it means it won't move when I want to come upstairs. So just for 1 hour at night, she has to sleep in there with the door shut, but she doesn't mind that. I open it myself when I come to bed. There are bears sitting on the top of her crate. There's a great big huge Stitch at the back, and then we have a Holland bear, and a top 10 bingo bear, which is the white bear there. Should be a brown bear. Oh, there he is. He's hiding behind the white bear. There's a big brown bear there. And then there's a little grey bear in front of the white one that has a number 50 in its hand. That was my dad's birthday gift when he was 50. And there's a yellow chicken behind that. That's my little teddy bear collection. Coming back to the left of the doggy crate, there's a pine chest of drawers. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's actually empty. This is the one you saw me empty the other day. And yeah, I'm waiting to get rid of it. There's some stuff on the top, deodorant and cream and other things. And there's a windowsill above that with some photos on it and some books. I think you can see the books there. And there's a Harry Potter collection over there. Yes, I like Harry Potter. I adore Harry Potter, actually. A filing cabinet to the left of the pine chest of drawers. Keep all my stuff in. There's a red lamp on top of it. And a silly looking, weird little, I don't know what it is. It's strange anyway, but it's a little money box. Little coin bank or whatever you call it. sits there. It was a gift from my mum, so I just let it sit there. And there's a phone. And then we are back to the lift. Zoom to the other side of the room and to the door. Because we want to go there and go out of this room, don't we? Yes, we do. We are going to come out of this room, and directly opposite my room is the bathroom. This is what we call the landing. Outside of this room, and we cross it. To my left there's a laundry basket, and then just there is the stairs again. If you want to go down there, help yourselves. I'm not heading that way, I'm heading to the bathroom just to show you. There is another video on YouTube of this bathroom when it was done. It was done in 2010. But to my right as I walk in is a nice low sink for me to use, so that I don't have to stand up. I can sit down in my chair and get my legs underneath it to use it. And then there's a heater in the corner, followed by the toilet, the shower, and a bathroom cabinet thing, and some weighing scales on the floor. And it's a complete flat wet room, so I can go directly into the shower and sit on the shower chair, close the curtains, and enjoy my shower. So if we back out of this room and go to the right of it, oh, stuck. This bit's not very good for wheelchairs. It's very narrow. So yeah, to the right of the bathroom is my dad's room. I'll give you a quick look. He has a desk directly in front of me when I walk into the room, or not in this case because the door isn't wide enough to get the chair in, but there's a desk right in front of me with this little white laptop on the desk, and behind that is a big cupboard where the boiler is kept. Then he has a mahogany wardrobe and drawer set to the left of that. Then there's a bunch of stuff at the bottom. Then there's a bunch of empty space there, followed by the bed. And his home sleepers are sitting by the bed. But yeah, that's all that is in his room. It's a really small room. And it's really hot in this room, so there's a fan in there to keep him cool. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't like to sweat in bed, would you guys? No. So, that's it. That's the tour of our house. We're going to go back to the right of my dad's room and go back into my room. And ride the lift back downstairs. This concludes the tour of my house. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you again for more of this vlog tomorrow. Until then, guys. Be good. Hey guys, it's Monday evening, and as I said to you earlier today, I didn't have any plans, so I haven't really done very much. I did, however, edit this video, which is why I'm here, because I want to explain to you why this video has been uploaded early. You can already see, or you have already seen, that it's 23 minutes long. It's actually over 23 minutes long, which is long enough for a vlog. It has been a tour of my house. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that you found it interesting, but I find that this alone is enough to upload. I don't want to add the rest of the week's vlog to it, because otherwise it will end up being over an hour in length, and I really don't want that, because then you guys will get bored. I would get bored to watch an hour's worth of video. So I'm going to add this clip to the end of the stuff that I've already edited, and then I will render it, and then hopefully in the morning I will upload it to YouTube, because Pinnacle takes forever to render. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and upload it to YouTube. So I'm sorry that you're only seeing half the week and it's early, but I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I will carry on vlogging through the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday and Friday if I get a chance, and definitely on Saturday, and then I will edit it and upload it on Saturday evening or Sunday morning as I normally do. So you will see the rest of the week. It's just that this is already long enough and I don't want to make it any longer. So thank you guys for understanding again. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen, and I will see you later this week. Be good.